Morning, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. How y'all? Good morning, Grand Rising. Good afternoon, good evening, early morning watchers, and late night watchers. Hey, y'all. Hey, how y'all? Y'all can see I'm rested. Yeah, I'm rested. I feel good. Look pretty good, too. Shit. Hey. Woo. This topic here, I just want to say this is my experience, my journey. You can agree or don't. And sometimes the truth hurts. Trigger warning, don't watch if your feelings gonna be hurt. Don't get in the comments crying about whatever. Don't blow up my email. Don't blow up my text message. None of that. Sit with the information and see if it's you. If it's you, then make your adjustments. Don't come for me. I'm telling you my experience. I'm telling you my truth. I'm telling you the information that I have received. So, yesterday, um, I'm watching YouTube, a video. Miss Drew comes down the line. I said, "Oh, hey, it's Drew. Hey, Drew. Hey." Yesterday's video, see, Drew always is on time. Ever since this woman has been in my life, she is always right on time. I could be feeling some type of way and she'll text me randomly, "I love you. I'm proud of you. You got this." And I'll be like, I needed that. And she knows. She's always been on time with the information. She's always been supportive. She's always been encouraging. And she always tell me the truth. And she'd be like, I have to be honest. And I'll be like, yes, be honest. Be honest. I need somebody in my life who is honest about some shit because I get tired of being the only person telling the truth and everybody be mad at me. So yesterday, like I said, I'm watching, and she has this video titled "Twin Flame Shit." Oh baby, yeah. Let me hurry up and click on that. If you know, you know. I've been doing what they call this twin flame journey for about 2 years, 3 years now. And if you remember, if you've been watching the videos, I stated once before that I bought this candle thinking that I'm going to pick my twin flame. I had the person in mind. I'm manifesting this relationship like this candle, and I'm going to get this guy. Then I end up with the yoga master. And I'm like, okay, well, great. This is my friend. I love him. I've always wanted to be with him. This is great. He's my twin flame. Okay. Hell to the no. That shit was not okay. And again, I'm going to tell you all my experience. And if you don't like the information, you might want to look at yourself and ask you why you don't like the information. Could it be because the information is hitting too hard? The information is telling you some truth you don't want to hear about some shit that you're doing? But anyway, so Drew is talking in this video and she's giving definitions about twin flames and codependency and addiction and um, her experiences she's having with clients. And I'm just like, oh my God, where was this video 2 years ago? I needed this information 2 years ago, but you get the information when you actually need it. Let me tell you, I needed the shit 2 years ago because I would have done things totally different, but it had to play out how it planned to play out so I could be here to help y'all selves. So that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to talk about this um, codependent, addicted, not twin flame. Sit with that. Because the information in Drew's video hit hard. But it was stuff I had already been saying. See, if you know me, then you know I subscribe to a lot of things. I pick and choose what I want from those things because a lot of that information I can't follow to the letter because no, it doesn't sit right with me. That's why I don't subscribe to Christianity. Because when I was going to the pastors and asking them questions and they couldn't answer them and they couldn't tell me where to find the answer at, I had a problem with that. I'm a why person. I want to know why. I want to figure things out. I have to know. You can't give me the answer, then then I have to move on because, or if you try to limit what I do, that's another thing. If there's limits, if there's restrictions, if there's, you know, rules I don't agree with, I'm like, oh, that's dumb. I'm not doing that. That makes no sense. So a lot of things I quit. Like, yeah, I can't do this. You don't want to let me be me. I always say I am a sovereign being. I am Ramona first. So again, back to the video. I'm listening to the video and she's giving me the information and I'm listening and I'm like, well, shit. I've been saying this whole time. Like, this can't be how this shit is supposed to be playing out. It can't. How can somebody possibly be, oh, I love you and um my heart aches for you and I think about you all the time, but you roll over and kiss the next bitch good night and good morning and happy afternoon and all the shit. You married to somebody else. Houseway? How is that person for me? How is that mirroring me? I was talking to somebody and we were discussing about some characteristics that the DMs do. And she was like, I would never do that. And I said, the shit that the yoga master do, I would never do that shit either. I would never move like that. That's not mirroring me. So when Drew said the mirroring is a balance, you have one part, your twin have another part, and y'all come together and y'all mirror and y'all balance out. Y'all ain't mirroring no unhealthy, toxic, codependent, narcissistic ass bullshit. no situationships, no third parties. That's unhealthy. That's struggle love. That's trauma bonding. And if you've been doing any shadow work, if you've been through any dark nights of the soul, and she did mention that in her video as well, that shit hurts. You be crying, you be balled up, you don't want to talk to nobody. Man, listen. If you ever went through the dark night of the soul, if you've ever done real shadow work, that shit hurts. And anybody that try to tell you otherwise, they ain't did no real work. I said what I said. They ain't did no real work because that shit hurts. So when she was talking about the balance, I was like, yeah. See, another thing, Twin Flames got all these rules and regulations, and we do this, and you supposed to act like this, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen here. There's some shit I just can't rock with. Like, how, Sway? There's no way in hell you can tell me that somebody who actually loves me and wants to be with me is married to somebody else and laying up with somebody else, but they think about me. That shit don't make no sense. Like, I used to be entrenched in tarot land. Like, I mean, entrenched. Then I learned how to read tarot because I was like, these people are saying the same thing. And this is not what's happening in my life. So I bought my own deck and I learned how to read my own cards. Like, listen, because I've always been intuitive. I've always been able to read the signs. I've always been able to read patterns. I've always been able to read people in rooms. I just don't say the shit because half the time people be thinking I'm crazy, and then the other times they be trying to think I'm hating. I'm just reading. I'm just doing what I've been doing. Doing what I came to do, my fucking purpose. Sit with that. That's my motherfucking purpose, is to read y'all. And people don't like that. And that's okay. Because you don't have to like it. Just don't disrespect it. You're not prepared to deal with the shit that comes with the disrespect. And it don't even be nothing that I have to do. There are forces, there are people, there are places, there are things that protect me. Anyway, so there's no way. So when I learned how to read my own cards, seeing that this wasn't playing out how it was playing out, I still subscribe to some readers. And the readers that I do subscribe to, they partake in the twin flame journey, and they say they're divine feminines, but none of them are tripping off of what their ex is doing. Their DM. They not stalking them. They not looking them up on Facebook, Instagram, none of that shit. Every reading ain't about them. And they ain't talking about he's coming back. The majority of them are saying, girl, he got somebody else and you need to just move on with your life. Yeah, he might love you, but he picked somebody else. Bitch, move on. Now there are a few I support because I know them personally. I rock with them, so I watch their readings and support. To keep their algorithms up and whatever, whatever. And sometimes the shit resonates. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the situation, and I'll be like, oh fuck, well that did happen. So I'm not saying that the twin flame journey is fake or whatever. What I am saying, for me, I no. They told me, and y'all know who they are because y'all watching the video. Y'all told me, oh, you can't cut the cords from your twin flame. You guys are one soul and blah blah blah. And I knew they were gonna give me that stance. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, the fuck? I'm supposed to stay tied to a motherfucker that's married to somebody else? The fuck I wish the fuck I would. No ma'am, no sir. Ain't nobody doing that. Cut these cords. Do this work. I need to be free. He made a choice. It wasn't me. Okay, bye. Go. Let me do what I'm doing. You go do what you're doing. So I had the work done. I am free. I am happy. And those same people that told me no, it couldn't be done, don't do it, blah blah blah. Guess what? They're still walking around the damn mountain, and they're probably looking at this video right now, mad as fuck. Like, bitch, did you really just say that? Yes, the fuck I did. Because y'all told me don't do it, and look, y'all still sitting around unhappy. You say you want to get like me? I'm your hero. Well, guess what? I had to face some truth. The truth is, he's not my twin flame, because if he was, he would be trying to balance me out. He wouldn't be attached to someone else. The behavior and the actions that followed was codependent and addicting. We are familiar with each other because we have spent over 20 years in each other's lives. There are no soul ties, ain't no twin flame, ain't no soulmate, none of that. It's my friend. I love him. But that's it. Ain't no sitting around waiting on watching 20 videos about, oh, he's coming back. Mr. Turtle is coming. The fuck? But don't wait on him though. Go out and live your life. I was running through my Facebook memories today, and I went to the comments on this one post, and I was like, hey, well, I wonder where this person's been. So I clicked on her page, and I started like scrolling, like, where has she been? Okay, well, she happy reunited with her twin flame after 37 years. That's 40 years. You mean to tell me you finna sit around and wait for somebody to live their life 40 fucking years while you just wait? I'm supposed to wait 40 years for the yoga master to figure it out? The fuck? Who does that? And I'm happy that she found her twin flame. They reunited or whatever. And maybe she met them when they were young, or I don't know. But 37 years, no, ma'am. In 37 years, I'll be so far removed from the yoga master. Because one thing about me, it take me a minute to stop being attached to a person. Oh, but once you let me get over you, baby, I can love you and not fuck with you. I can love you and not talk to you. I can love you and give you advice. Because I love you, I don't want to see you fucked up. So yeah, I'll tell you some shit that'll help you. But to wait to for somebody to figure it out 40 fucking years, no. I'm not waiting a year. I'm not waiting 6 months. I'm not waiting 30 days. Choices were made. Now the real healing begins. The codependency stops. The addiction stops. The trauma bonding, the situationships, the third parties, the lies, the secrets, all that shit stops. How do you continue to live chasing somebody who's with somebody else? How do y'all do that? I know it's hurting. I can see by y'all actions. You're off your game. And then you say it's non-support because nobody wants to support the psychotic bullshit. You're obsessed with somebody who has absolutely, clearly moved on, publicly moved on. And you're hanging on because why? No. In the video, Drew said, you'll know when your twin flame comes. You'll balance out. But you have to be healing. You have to have been doing the work yourself. You expect to just meet some balance, somebody that's, healed, and they supposed to come and you not healed. No, you're not healed, so you're not gonna put out that vibration. You're gonna keep attracting the same bullshit. You're gonna keep going around the same damn mountains. So ask yourself today, divine feminine, is that your twin flame? Or are you codependent and addicted and need to heal? Because my experience is I was codependent, I was addicted, and I need to heal. And I say was because I'm putting all that in the past. When you receive the information, you take in the information, you use the information. The information is you need more healing. And I'm okay with that. Well, I'm not okay with living a lie. I'm not okay with allowing the people I know live a lie either. I'm going to ask y'all again, ask yourself, divine feminine. Is the stuff your DM is doing, is that balancing you out? Is his behaviors some shit that you would do? And another thing she said that caught me too, she said that when your true twin flame comes and you see the mirror and you start balancing each other out, you start looking at you. A lot of y'all ain't looking at yourself, divine feminine, because you too busy worried about what's going on in karmic field. And I'm not bashing nobody, no shade, because I was there once upon a time too, trying to figure it out. But the more and more spirit started dropping these downloads, like, this is not what you're supposed to be doing. You're blocking your blessings by being this. Like she was talking about running, chasing. How you gonna keep running after somebody who's uh, just with somebody else? They're with somebody else. You want to hang on to this fantasy that the notebook is going to work out for you, but guess what? They didn't have no kids by nobody else. They didn't get married to nobody else. Yeah, she got engaged. But when Noah did the work, she saw that Noah had did the work. Then she came back and she did the work, and then they worked it out together. And guess what? They died together. They balanced each other out. It wasn't she was chasing him and he was chasing her. Yeah, a little bit of that went on because it makes the story interesting for the movie. But they didn't, it was no, they did not get married to other people. They did not have children by other people. And if you haven't watched The Notebook, I encourage you to go watch The Notebook. Beautiful movie. So, yeah, ask yourself, codependent, addicted, need healing, need to move on, need to let go, need to forgive yourself, need to stop blaming others for what you allowed. If you've been following my story, you always hear me say, I take full responsibility for what happened between myself and the yoga master because I allowed that shit. He didn't do shit to me that I didn't allow. I allowed it. And I had to figure out why I allowed that shit. I had some healing to do. I had some growing to do. I had some codependency, addiction issues that need to be worked on. Addictive personality. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go because it's Labor Day. I'm gonna go labor because I've been sleeping for 2 days. I'm gonna go clean my cards, put my space together, upload this video. Hey y'all, hey. Thank you, Drew, for always keeping me on track. I love you, mama. So, thank you for the likes, the shares, subscribes, the comments, the shares. Shout out to the people that have been watching who don't say anything. I appreciate you, really, I do. Your behind the scenes support means everything. So, y'all have a good day. And if don't nobody else tell you they love you, I love you. And I'm sorry if this truth hurts you, but no, I'm not sorry. Fuck that. I ain't sorry. The truth hurts. Shit. Take that shit and use it. Damn it. Or keep going around the mountain. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You want to keep going around the mountain, then shit. You want to keep playing that game when you're fucking up your mind and fucking with the people that are around you. And if you haven't watched Drew's video, go to what? Hold on, let me quote it correctly because I want y'all to watch the damn video. I don't know how to link it. It's called "Let's Talk Twin Flame Shit" by Divine Deities. Again, "Let's Talk Twin Flame Shit" by Divine Deities. Go watch that shit and figure some shit out. Follow Divine Deities. She got gems. Miss Drew got gems. And she real. She just tell you how it is. You gotta love her for that shit. I do. Hey, Drew, hey. I love you, mama. So y'all have a good day, and I'm gonna see y'all later.